How about that pop that greets the #1 UFC middleweight contender? He has emerged through the gauntlet at 185 pounds, and tonight, that elusive crack at UFC Gold.
Just getting here is an accomplishment because the waters are shark infested. Every single time you walk into the octagon, you are challenged at the highest level. So to get here is one thing. It's another thing to become the champion. He feels like tonight is his night to complete the journey, to finish writing his story and walking away with a championship belt.
There is a little bit of friction on this matchup, but most people would argue if any athlete is well-equipped to bottle that emotion and realize success on a big stage, it is this #1 contender. Those questions give away the answers here in a moment. Well, he still owns the record for the longest title reign in UFC history, nearly 2,500 days. Henderson, the Spider Silva, and I guess, DC, with no mandatory retirement age, this guy might go forever.
Anderson Silva is one of the greatest fighters of all time. One of the guys that when you think of mixed martial arts and you think of the UFC, you immediately think of the Spider. You think of the highlight reel, winning the belt from Rich Franklin, the up kick on Vitor Belfort, the knee against Stephan Bonner, the bobbing and weaving against Forrest Griffin. He has a highlight reel a mile long, one of the most fantastic martial artists the sport has ever seen.
And still proving to be competitive in his mid-40s. That is the goal again tonight for one of the best to ever do it, Anderson the Spider Silva. Anderson the Spider Silva, ready to make another major statement here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Dan Henderson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Henderson, the Spider Silva.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. So here he is, the Muay Thai stylist, ex-gym product, Anderson Silva. We'll see how he approaches the early going here tonight. He has been a fast starter. Most of his UFC appearances have ended in round 1 or round 2. We'll see how Silva approaches this challenge here early. And that left hook landed on the button.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Straight punch, useful. Nice kick there by Silva.
That was nice strike. Nice punch to the head. Nice leg kick. Nice
Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. Big power shot there.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Oh, nice kick. Left punches there for him.
Nice block.
Midway through round one, Silva gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. And again. Oh, how about the switch kick to the body by Silva, lands flush.
Fast leg kick lands. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
His misses are entertaining. Oh! All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him. Great defense. That punch had no chance.
Hook in the clinch there is good by Henderson. Oh, lands another hook.
He got hurt again. Oh, look at that.
Silva gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively.
Oh, beautiful land there by Anderson Silva. Age is just a number. Remarkable. Former UFC middleweight champion still getting it done here against the best 185-pounders in the world. Well, at least to this point, this performance from Anderson Silva has been a sight to behold. All the crowd is oohing and ahhing with his every motion.
It's vintage, huh? It is the guy that I remember walking into the arena in Philadelphia in 2010 going, wow, or 2009 going.
Oh, flying knee to the head. Henderson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
20 seconds to go.
He's got that single collar tie.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Seconds winding down in the opening round.
That hook was bad.
And what a round! So the horn sounds after that round. Big knockdown in that frame. Great round from Silva.
Really hurt him out there, okay? You knocked him down. He's almost ready to go, okay? This round, I want him out.
All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Oh, nice straight left.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, a huge block there. Well, Silva's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Just misses there with the left.
Oh, nice overhand right. Oh, man, he's hurt.
Man, how about that attack? We talk so much about calf kicks. He has attacked the thigh beautifully, and now some bruising starting to develop.
Bruise is starting to show, but I mean, how many of these kicks can you take before it starts to bruise? He is digging his shins into the thighs, doing a fantastic job of turning that hip over and bam, landing and landing effectively. Big shot to the head.
Nice straight right lands.
He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing some nice, beautiful punches.
Out of range with that one.
Stay heavy on that cut. Let's go. Get it.
Big punch lands through the middle.
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing to me.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Barely missed.
Big shot on the feet.
That was a big check.
All right, ref has called a break to the action here, likely to call in the doctor to look at that cut, and a lot of blood donation going on right now.
And for as fun as this fight has been, I can only hope that the physician still lets this guy fight. He wants to fight. He wants to continue. Let him go.
Doctor talking to the referee, and as if to say, I've seen worse. Fight's gonna continue, the fans love.
This dude chose violence when he showed up to work today.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited. This fight's going to continue.
Absolutely. And I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
All right, looks as though that strike may be...
He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
1 minute to go in round two. I'm not even sure what I'm watching right now. He doesn't seem to respect those high leg kicks whatsoever, despite the obvious visible damage we now see.
And you can see it early, John. Very early you saw that he was almost dismissive of that attack. Oh, another one.
That one landed clean.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. 20 seconds to go, round two.
Stay on that cut for me.
Oh!
He's done. He's done.
Oh, collar tie.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Silva's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well as they took it. Let's see who will go down first.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though. Oh!
Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Effective punch from the clinch there by Silva, lands flush. Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setup with the hands, got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's gonna finish the fight.
Man.
He's hurt bad.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Right hook attempt, that's a miss.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Just missed with the left there. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Hendo's doing a nice job protecting the eye.
That real good too.
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the... All right, so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end of the fight.
Yeah, the fight's over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
Oh, that doctor's tough. He's seen a lot of blood in the ER. This fight's going to continue, at least for now.
Let's go.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
This is right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did.
That one appeared to stun him. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental. All right, so at this point, the ringside position would be well within his right to stop the fight as the referee calls for him once again.
We get it. Toughness on full display, but this damage is too much. You got to stop the fight.
Yeah, that's it. Doctor's going to call an end to the fight. Crowd a little bit restless, but you had to do it just given the nature of that cut. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Henderson.
All right, well, the next time he fights, it'll be black trunks with gold trim. Congrats to the new UFC middleweight champion of the world.
Championship colors will be worn by this young man the next time he walks into the octagon. He came in there with a game plan, stuck to it, and got the job done. Congrats to the new UFC middleweight champion.